Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Welcome to my little cozy bathrobe chat. Do you take the time to make the time to take the time? Yeah, I know. Sarah, go pound sand. Do you know what day it is? You think I really have time for me right now? The best I can do is find 5 minutes to just look at my to-do list and see what I have to do first, right? No kidding. Wouldn't it be nice if we all got gift certificates for massages before Christmas? And we could just go and have that wonderful massage and then put on our clothes and go hit the mall and do all that we have to do for everybody else. Wouldn't that be formidable, as my French teacher used to say. Well, here we are today, and I don't have a lot going on. I mean, as far as duties and chores, yes, a few, but they're getting gift cards from me. You can hate me because I'm giving you a gift card, but you can like me because I remembered you. That's how I'm looking at it. It's like, and it's not so much the item as the getting to the place where you have to park, you're afraid your car is going to be scraped, dealing with all the people. I guess maybe I'm old and crotchety. Anyway, food's going great for me here on Cape Cod, and I'm going to go to my favorite little 14-mile-away grocery store today to purchase some grass-fed things, some organic creams, and maybe some butter, some organic veggies, and hopefully find tomato products that I'll use in my family's lasagna, maybe some cool sausages to cook to go into the sauce to have with the lasagna that I can have one of. So I'll be doing those sort of things in a few hours. But I just thought I'd chat with you now about taking the time to make the time to take the time. Because sometimes it's important to put us at the top of the list. And even if it's 10 or 15 minutes, I don't care if it's putting on sneakers and doing a roundabout the house before you go back in and deal with your routine, or if it's when you get home and you say, you know what, I have those lavender bath salts, Dr. Teal's, that somebody gave me for last Christmas, and I haven't used them yet. Go use them. Go use them. This video can wait. Put me on pause. Go have that bath and then come back. They're yummy. And the magnesium in them will be absorbed by your skin. It's just a win-win. You'll feel great. The bathroom will smell like lavender bath salts. And your skin will be saying, thank you. I love my magnesium this way. And so, here we go. It's another day where we have to take care of ourselves. How do I take care of myself on a busy day? First is with the food. And I am on a low-carb, high-fat, also known as keto, food plan, which means that I have a bulletproof coffee for my first entryway into the world after my lemon water. So I'm having that between 2 and 3 in the morning. And then around 9-ish, I will have a Keurig with heavy whipping cream in it for a second sort of caffeine hit. And then around 10:30, 11, I will have my first feeding of the day. Today, it's going to be 2 cups of broccoli slaw with some organic cucumber, organic celery chopped up in it. What else? 1 tablespoon of Evu. And today that olive oil is Goya. That's a bottle that I've been working on. And then 2 ounces of that Black Forest Hillshire ham that has no nitrates, no gluten, no nitrites, and doesn't seem that salty to me. So I find it a very win-win. I might also have a hard-boiled Pete and Jerry free-range organic egg on it. So the possibilities are endless for my first meal. My second meal is going to be a grass-fed burger that I'm going to be purchasing fresh today. And I will also have some sautéed spinach, and I will probably have organic broccoli as well, both with a nice little pat of Kerrygold butter on them. And that will be my wonderful food plan for the day. My after salad treat today, notice I'm not calling it a dessert, according to how many grams of fat and also calories I'm hitting for the day, will be either a ½ ounce of cashews and macadamia nuts, both to equal 1 full ounce, or ½ an ounce of either, of which I will be replenishing my nut supply today when I go to that grocery store, because they have the best prices on nuts, even better than Trader Joe's. So let me show you what I ate yesterday, because it was a nice little day with my foods, and so I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, so as most of you know, I use the Lose It camera. Lose It camera. I use the Lose It tracking app, and I have the premium version. So for $39.99 a year, which is like 75 cents a week, I can put it in. And I've got all of my, I've just got tons and tons and tons of things in it. And so I am pleased with it. All right, so I put this budget as if to lose weight, 1,200 calories a day, which is too low for me anyway. So what did I end up having yesterday? 1,328 calories. But I do macros. So we'll go over here to the macros. So yesterday, oh, this is where I don't like it. The fats don't come out as they are. Hold on a second. Let me just fudge with this for a second. Okay. So I had 2/3 of an ounce of macadamia, but I didn't. So for my fat for the day, I had, this is yesterday, 104 grams of fat, 60% of my food plan. For carbohydrates, I had 62, and 18 of those grams were fiber. So if I subtract, it's like 44 grams, which was high for carbs, but that's what I do. And it was 17% of my food plan. I had 64 grams of protein, which equaled about 18% of my food plan. Now, what was I thinking? Oh, the reason it was so high was because for dinner I had the huge veggies bowl with 3 ounces of roast pork on top. And so I had green beans, cauliflower crumbles, roasted Brussels sprouts, and carrots all in my big veggie bowl. And then for lunch I had the huge salad again. So that's why there were so many carbs going on. But to me, an unrefined carb, which is a code for vegetable, it really doesn't count. Now this was a high day, probably as high as it ever gets, because both veggie focused with high fats for both meals. So for lunch I had the tablespoon of whipping cream. I get Organic Valley. I have a tablespoon in my coffee. I had a cup of chicken bone broth homemade in my Instant Pot. I had diced celery and diced cucumber in my salad with the broccoli slaw down there. And I had the tablespoon of the Evu. I did not have 2/3 of an ounce of macadamia. I had a half, actually 0.49. And I had my 2 ounces of the Black Forest. And that was delicious. And I had the bone broth 2 hours after my lunch. So I wasn't, I didn't have any hungry horrors in the afternoon because there was plenty of fat. And that's why I like the bone broth, because there's delicious chicken fat in it. And then for dinner, the cup of organic green beans, the ½ a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter, the tablespoon of coconut oil, the roast pork 3 ounces on top, the cup of cauliflower crumbles, the large serving of roasted Brussels sprouts with Evu, and a ½ a cup of carrots that was part of the Instant Pot chicken bone broth. I just pulled them out to have with it. And so it says for the day, 1,362 calories, and I am totally okay with that. And so my macros, I'm very pleased with 65, 17, and 18. And because I'm kind of keeping an eye on my fat. So that's my story. I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh yeah. So anyway, please work on taking the time to make the time to take the time for yourself. Even if it's a 15-minute increment, this I do for me. You know, that's what I say. Whether it's a bath, whether it's putting on your sneakers and just walking around the house a couple of times, around the outside of the house a couple of times, but if there's snow on the inside, doing, a dozen up and down stairs, or just sitting there quietly with a cup of something that starts your day, that instead of just slugging on it while you're doing something, just to really sit and enjoy it and taking the time. It will make a difference. Calming moments help, especially this time of year. So have a wonderful day. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and this is being taped for Friday, 12/16. Can you imagine? Take the time to make the time to take the time. And I'm saying this on a Friday, so you can have a little time for yourself on Saturday and Sunday as well. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Bye-bye for now.